Yo, it's another Sunday. Welcome back to the Groomsmen podcast. You're with Fifi, my boy Idris. We got a guest today, Elijah. Shout out my boy.
What's up, y'all?
And then we got Tayo, and then we got my boy Joseph.
Yo.
Today we just got a few topics that we just want to discuss. To start off, right now the biggest movie that has dropped this year, Sinners. How y'all feeling about it? All y'all seen it?
Yep.
Yeah, great movie.
Nice.
I loved it, man.
I watched it.
It was not scary.
I fell
Anybody
asleep.
who's afraid to go see it, it's not scary. Go see it.
I agree. Go watch it.
I fell
Everyone has to go
asleep
watch
during
it.
the movie, but
You fell asleep?
I mean, I just fall asleep during.
You wasted
every movie.
$30.
Nah, but I only fell asleep when after.
He swear he's old, bro.
No, but I only fell asleep when the guy was
The
like,
sex scene?
nah, when he was eating it after.
This guy's a shark.
Why you fell asleep at that part?
What?
Bro, I
Wait,
just-
what?
I just
You were
zoned
wide
out.
awake?
I just
You know
zoned out.
he was recorded.
Hey,
I'm crying.
Recording that scene is actually crazy.
Nah.
But Tayo, I had a question. What was he eating? I'm trying to figure that out. You say he was
I
eating.
mean, go watch Sinners, man. Find out.
Nah, for real.
It don't matter if it's sweaty or not. That's what he said.
Facts.
He said she beautiful. Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Nah.
His voice was mad deep throughout the whole
I know,
movie,
and,
bro.
and he's
That
kind of
joke is-
young too. I heard.
Swear.
Yeah,
That was
I
his first role too. That's what I heard.
Yeah, in the film.
That was his first time, eating.
All right,
bro.
bro.
You
All right,
press,
bro.
you
All right,
press.
Come on, bro.
Press.
Come on, bro.
All right, bro.
I don't want to know if that was.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to know if that was his first time eating it or not, man. That's all you, bro. That's all you. But you know what I realized? In that movie, there were two cheaters,
Facts.
and both of them were women, bro. One
Tell me about it.
was the white. Why? Do you have experience with getting cheated
Nah,
on? or
hell
something?
no. I don't go like that.
Damn. So what you gonna do? If somebody was to cheat on you, bro?
She not gonna make it the next day. That's why.
What does that mean? Should I go make it?
She's out. She's getting kicked out. Simple.
Respect,
Should I be concerned?
Nah, you good,
All
bro.
right, bro. It's like domestic.
Well, I'm not Joe.
Whoa. You going to have to cut this out. You going to have to cut this out.
Nah,
I don't
you see how
box. I'm
crazy
not
it
a
is?
boxer, man.
Joe,
You gotta chill.
He be boxing. She like to box. I don't box.
How do
chill.
you defend yourself?
I'm not a domestic abuser, bro. I've never laid my hands on a woman. How are we on this topic, bro? Like,
Nah, because I realized that there were a couple of cheaters in the film. And I
facts.
kind of wanted to highlight that because I feel like these days we kind of overlook cheating, like both in men, women, and the they thems.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why are we overlooking cheating? Like I don't understand.
Hey,
that.
let's
Like, I feel like, to me, it's a deal breaker.
let's zoom back a little bit. Like
What?
we have to use proper terms when you say that.
What you mean?
proper
Which part?
terms?
You said they them.
nah, they count too.
Yeah, what's
No,
wrong?
we can't use
Non-binary.
that.
My fault.
Yeah,
non-binary.
non-binary.
I feel
Oh,
like,
for
I
real?
feel like they don't mind.
It's the
being
same
called
thing, right?
Yeah,
Nah, but
that's
like,
their pronouns.
I mean, but all right, maybe.
I mean, hey, if I'm wrong, I apologize.
This
But
guy's the gay connoisseur.
Bro, chill, bro. You want us to get canceled, man?
come on, bro.
we ain't
Yo.
never gonna get a commercial, bro.
Nah, we try and get deals, bro. Chill.
Come on, brand deals,
Come on.
man.
McDonald's.
We got
Nah, for real.
Mickey.
The Vickies.
Somebody get
Idris meal.
y'all back on topic.
Yeah.
We got politicians here,
Nah,
man. Come
he
on,
asked
come
a
on, come
question,
on.
All right, let's circle
But yeah,
back.
I was saying, why, as a generation, are we overlooking cheating so much? I personally think is a deal breaker. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do to a partner, especially somebody who you swear up and down you love.
I feel like standards is low nowadays. That's why, for real. Like, people are just fading whatever they can get, especially for guys.
So
I
you
agree
feel
with
like
that.
guys are like, if there's a woman whose standards are lower, will approach them even though they already have a partner. Like, you think it's easier
Yes.
for them to meet, I guess, girls because girls have also lowered their standards.
Yeah, because, like, I feel like most girls really like the same thing. So it's like,
When you
If,
say the same thing, can you explain?
like 6 foot, dreadhead, tattoos, Cadillac Hemi, little scat pack or something. I don't know.
I see
But like, I
that.
feel like they like the same type of guy for real. So
So right now you're saying the prototype is dreads with tattoos with the
But
Yeah,
I gotta
6
add-
foot.
I gotta
6
add.
foot.
I
Yeah.
feel like I was told. I did not say this, so nobody come and bar me. I was told by some woman, from a woman perspective, women love men in relationships because they see how a man is treating that girl. So they tend to see it. And the same with dudes. I've heard dudes say, "Oh, like when a dude sees a girl's in a relationship and like the girl's very attractive, some dudes be trying to like.
What?
Not me.
Oh,
Not
nah.
me.
Nah.
Once
Nah,
I see a
it's
girl
not-
in a
no, not
relationship,
us.
I don't want to
No,
look
okay,
at her.
okay,
She-
I feel like
she's
in
cut.
general, I feel
I
like
don't
in
even look at
general,
her.
that's like the opposite. Because whenever
Yeah.
I don't know,
You don't you've never seen like a dude like
no. What I'm saying is
try
like,
and
all
pursue
right,
a girl who's in a relationship be off to like, oh, like I heard the line like niggas be saying like, oh, like a girl will say, oh, I have a boyfriend, and then a nigga will be off to
oh
Yeah, they
you
don't
right.
give a
That's not-
fuck.
nah,
Yeah,
not
that's,
stopping you
I
from
mean, they
finding
just
your
try to
husband.
hit that.
You right,
Yeah,
you right, you
because
right,
I
you
feel
right.
like nowadays,
You right.
just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you're safe. It's
every
slow.
Every girl,
Yeah.
even in relationships, we've been out, bro. We seen.
Come on
girls
now,
get-
we seen some shit. You hear me? Like, for real. If
I
we
be-
really,
I be
if we really
indoors.
want to
I be
talk about
indoors.
it, I'm not about to say too
I
much.
be
I'm not
indoors.
hot.
I be
I'm
indoors.
just saying, for real, like girls, just because she's in a relationship doesn't mean it's hard.
Yeah, I've
It's
seen like
slow.
niggas like, bruh, like full on like pursue women who are in relationships and bag them easily.
Simple,
Bag them.
simple, bag them.
That's wild.
I
Yeah,
feel like that is
it's
wild.
2025.
Can I say
Bruh,
something?
I've seen niggas go on trips, bruh, trips.
The
bruh.
trips.
Trips is quick.
The
Yo,
trips
we need
is-
to start dropping names, bro. We're gonna expose
Nah,
all cheaters.
no,
if
bro.
you're in the DMV and you're a cheater, bro, I'm
No,
coming
I'm
for
talk-
you
I'm
personally,
talking about-
nigga.
I'm talking-
I'm coming for you.
Chill.
If you know you're a cheater, nigga, in the DMV, nigga,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
coming
but-
for you, nigga.
but think
nah,
about
let me
it.
finish it. If you're from the DMV, nigga, and you a cheater, nigga, I'm coming for you. No joke. Watch.
No, but I'm saying though, but like, bruh, what I've realized, like, when we like go on vacation, I've seen like a lot of people, and people have said that like the girls who go on relationships, who take girls trips, bruh, they be
Oh,
slow,
not the girls
bruh.
trips.
The girls trips.
girls
Let's really talk
Yeah, I
about
remember
it.
we were
For
talking
real.
about it last time.
Man, them girls trips is
because
slow.
They were complaining about. I remember this guy from Love Island went to Miami. I think his name was Shaq. Yeah, Shaq, and he was dating a girl named Tanya, who's from like, I don't know if it was like Zimbabwe or something like that. And basically, he went on a boys trip, and turns out, come to find out, she went through his phone and found out that he was talking to another girl that he met in Miami. So cheating,
Yeah,
right?
bruh.
And it's kind of like the whole conversation of boys trips are canceled because when boys go on boys trips, they go all out. But truly speaking,
Not me.
I genuinely feel like the girls, bro, are even worse, bro.
Nah, not gonna lie.
Even worse because
It depends on the friend group of
Wait,
the
you
girls,
saying-
saying,
bruh.
you saying you think a girl's trip is worse than a guy's trip?
Worse
For sure,
I
for sure.
genuinely believe that.
For
And let-
sure.
let me-
Wait,
Depends on the
what do you-
guys, though.
Wait, what do you think it happens on a girl's trip?
like, okay,
Nah.
I'm not there, so I can't.
No, I'm
say-
just
Can
saying,
I
like-
speak on it? I can. Let me speak.
know,
Let
big
me
bro?
speak
What
on.
you
Let me
know, big
speak.
bro?
Speculation. Like, what do you think?
No,
Okay,
I
expect. Okay,
no, let me
so-
say something. Let me say something real quick. Then you
go
go.
ahead.
I feel like for the girls trip, like they're like in their mind, like they're going on that trip. It's like fuck it, you know, like they're just trying to do whatever. Cause it's like you're on a trip, so it's like the chances of you like trying to do something is gonna be more higher because it's like you're on a trip, you're gonna go back home, back to your regular life. So you might as well just fake on the trip. Cause a lot of girls doing a lot of sneaky shit when they go on a trip.
Yeah.
So for real,
But what would you define as sneaky?
Okay,
though? That's
can
what
I-
I'm
okay,
trying to know.
okay. So
they
so,
flirting like shit. What the-
Look, all
Okay.
I'm gonna say is, if you are at a bar and a man offers to pay for your drink and you say yes, I'm sorry, but that's kind of
and that's
that's like the lowest of
It's-
the low.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
but
that's
it's
level
still-
one.
it's
That's
still-
level
yeah,
one.
But
And
you
I
still
agree
say
with
it's
that.
cheating.
Let them know,
It's-
TD.
That's
like-
cheating.
I still
Low key.
Yeah, because my thing is the reason why I feel like the girls trip are worse is because the scenario you just painted, it happens all the time.
All the time.
with free bottles, free sections.
Thanks, production.
Yep.
Shout out production. For
Shout
the-
out Tropical
Yep.
Smoothie.
Thank you,
Yeah.
production.
Hey, warm up the chicken in
Where
the
my
side. man.
acai, where my acai bowl, man? Where my acai
Sponsored
bowl?
by Tropical Smoothie.
Nah, for real.
Hell no, they're not paying us,
Oh,
nigga.
my fault.
but you know, I feel like that scenario happens way too often
But
on the trip.
let me ask you a question,
Guys
though.
a guy would have to go out their way to make that.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you, though, I feel like,
I mean, if
Do you
you
think,
if you're a
like-
shark, you don't really have to go out the way.
Bro,
Huh?
don't say that shit,
Bro,
man.
come
but
on,
do you
bro.
think
Don't say
like
that shit.
for some girl, because some girls be telling me like these niggas be crazy, so they have to like give their number out. So
True.
Oh, no,
True.
no, that's
Yeah,
fine. No, no, no,
true.
no. I know. I know.
The thing is,
like,
I've heard people say like, "Oh, I'm too scared." Like,
yeah, doing it
if
for
I
your
say
safety.
no and they
that's
do
what
all
I
this,
was
that,
told.
like,
No, no,
I
no.
guess.
I'm all for that. Do it for your safety. Read the situation. If you feel like this is gonna be a person who
Escalating,
might
yeah.
attack you physically, 1,000%. I'd rather my partner be safe than sorry.
So
But-
would you be mad if your partner gave her number out?
No, if she came and told me like, nah, I had to do it because I felt unsafe. All right, cool, I'm fine with that. But I'm talking about the situations where you're going out and they're buying you drinks, getting
Sections, getting you a
section.
section.
you
all
just
that
follow
What's your
stuff.
thoughts
Yeah.
on that, though?
That's
Like
look,
doing
Wait, like,
your
you're not
thing.
gonna see that
What's your
happen
thoughts
with
on that
dudes,
though?
though.
With the section,
Let
though?
me tell you something though. Like
Mhm.
I realized though,
Mhm.
but it's kind of different though. Like we can't we could be harsh on it, but you gotta think about it. Imagine as a dude, like it was a group of women, and they just wanted to pay for the rest of your whole night. Like you can't.
But it doesn't happen like that.
No,
though.
but I'm
That's
just
what
saying. But that's how.
That would never happen.
But I'm saying-
5% chance though.
But I'm saying
Like,
that's a lot of women's reality when they like probably
see it
go
like
out
that.
on
They don't see it
vacation.
as-
Like
Yeah.
They're used to it though at this
They're
point.
basically. I'm not saying all right. They probably would have spent the money that they would spend, but somebody's
save
just
money.
pressed to like spend the
Spend
money.
money.
So it's like all right.
But
They're
my,
gonna
my
spend
fear,
it.
my fear with that is usually when guys do that, they're expecting some sort
Yeah,
of
you
sugar
gotta know
after
what
that.
you're getting
And
yourself
me
into.
personally,
No, no,
that's
I
what-
understand.
that's what
No,
I
I
do.
understand.
They want to crush.
Like, of course, if you're just getting stuff
Look.
for free, that's fine. Like, all right, cool. But
They
like,
start crying at the end, talking about, "Oh, I didn't think this was gonna happen." You know what you was doing when you drank the Don Bob. Come on. No, I'm not talking about like towards the end goal. Like, yo, I'm just saying in general. Like, you can't be
Not me
you
this
can't be
time.
surprised when a guy
Exactly,
trying
you
to do
can't-
stuff with you.
that
Like
is
when you're getting
true.
flown
Yeah,
out and
the
all
uncles.
that stuff.
No,
Like,
no,
you can't be
no.
dumb. Like,
No,
come
I
on now.
understand that, but I'm just saying like we are looking at from the other perspective. I'm just saying like a lot of guys like quote unquote would probably be easy like if that
Facts.
was
no,
like
I
happening.
agree.
Facts.
No, I agree. If it was,
But girls should know that
roles
by
were
now. It's
reversed,
2025.
if roles were reversed, but I will say this: guys are easier than girls, so guys would actually just give it up. Like to be.
Facts.
Well, it
guys
depends
would-
though. It depends though.
I
No,
would,
bro.
Because,
no, bro.
hey,
Come on, bro.
Wait.
We gotta be
Let
real.
me land. Let me land.
Oh boy.
There he goes with the let me land.
We let you land last time,
let
bro.
me
You see what
land.
happened,
You ain't land at
bro.
all.
Let me
Come on,
land.
bro.
Bro,
You
that's the
haven't-
plan.
If be honest though, like
she a
if
zero-
it was like
if she
rich
a zero-
niggas though, it would like the girls would turn mad easy though, in my opinion. Like the certain type of crowd, like if you
No,
going
but that's
out,
the thing. Like, I feel like, okay, cool. You're going out. You have money.
you have status, bro. They're gonna flock. to
Okay,
you.
and I agree. But
Simple.
it's the same for guys. But I feel like guys, you wouldn't need to have the money or the status. Like, if it was the opposite. If a girl was to be like, you know what, I want to take you out and you and your friends and we're going to the club. I'll buy you a section.
Not if she don't find you attractive, nah.
No,
No,
but
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
I mean,
Where
if you don't find
are
that
we
attractive.
seeing that?
But I'm
happen,
saying,
though?
Because it could be some hit joints.
But
Then you're like,
Where are we seeing that happen though? That's like the probability is slow.
It is.
No, but
very
I'm-
slow.
but no,
very
that-
low.
it's
You
slow,
probably think
but
it's
I'm
like a sex trafficking thing.
No, but I feel what you're trying to say, but
no,
it's
but I'm
just like
saying
yeah.
it's a low probability. But I'm saying like, imagine if the roles were reversed. I feel like guys would
and
probably
I
be
agree.
on.
you would
I agree
do
with
it?
that.
Nah,
Nah, he faking. He'll definitely do it. He'll definitely do
He
it.
in the club
He'll
like
definitely
this.
do it. We'll be like, turn it up, man. Fuck.
No, you saying like all right,
Freaky T in the building.
You saying?
He's
Are you
crazy.
basically saying like we go out and like I'm with all the guys and stuff, and like a group of girls is like, all right, they gonna cover our whole tab and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of the night. Like, what
And
am
you're
I-
in a relationship.
Oh, and I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, because that's the key part. Because
Yeah,
that's
Is that
Oh,
crazy though?
I said,
Yeah,
I
that's
kind of
Okay, so what am I
cheating,
doing in
like-
that situation? Like, is
Yeah,
she try-
if
is she-
especially
but-
if all the guys are in a relationship as well.
oh, okay, is she going through me? Like,
Yeah. Like the group leader comes to you, bro.
oh, I'm a.
Is she?
There,
He's
damn.
about to say yes.
Nah, I'm
like,
He
I
want
don't
to say
know, I
yes.
don't
Oh, if I have a girl, then
If the
nah.
whole group has a girl, those girls are single. They say,
Oh, they're
hey,
single?
Yeah, the girls are single, but all of us are in relationships, right? They come to us and they say, "Hey, we want all y'all in the section. We're gonna pay for y'all, free drinks, free everything."
And they
but
would-
they haven't told you that there might be something after. This is what usually happens with girls. They be like, "Hey, you cute. I want you in your section. I got bottles for you," and the girls just go.
But
right?
all right,
so
look.
if the roles were reversed and that was us, would you? And they come to you.
I'm
would you
dining
go
and
in the section?
dashing. I'm dining and dashing. Getting a free drink.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, but they
I
do it
agree.
to
But that's
guys
the
all
thing,
the
I
time.
Facts.
Girls don't do that
But
though.
the thing is, I wouldn't want my partner to like
Basically,
you know what
be
I'm saying?
accepting.
Yeah.
Accepting.
It's
Because I
slow,
feel
like,
I
that's
know
what I'm
It comes
saying.
with.
Nah, but-
Yeah.
Because once you
Yeah.
sit down, there's gonna be niggas coming up to
Come
you,
on
flirting
now,
with you,
bro.
and that's not something I would want my partner to be part of. You get what I'm saying?
But my thing is, if there's trust, like it don't matter. You feel me?
Trust my ass.
you were the same.
Get a load of this
That's
guy.
the
No, but
problem.
no, but it's no, but
Get a
Y'all
load of
giving
this
all these
guy.
facts to these women, man. That's
he's
the
low-key-
problem.
He's low-key.
Listen,
Trust
he's
my
not.
ass.
He was the same person that said, "Oh, if
she
she
buys
accepts
drinks."
the drink
Yeah.
from a person buying
He don't know. He
that's
don't
know.
even worse.
No, no.
Is that a body?
No, but
Is that a body?
No, I understand. No,
That's
what
a
in
body,
the
right?
section,
What
but
I'm
listen,
saying,
listen,
what I'm
listen.
saying, is-
Look, the bottom line is if you trust your partner, it doesn't matter. Like,
Bro,
look,
get outta
I'm gonna
here,
put this.
bruh.
I'm gonna put this in
Nah.
perspective. I'm about to have my bachelor weekend, bachelor night, bachelor party, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Next
You
year.
about to get married?
Look, I'm just being honest with you. If we're all out and these girls come up like, "Oh my God, you in the
Who's
bachelor
we?
party?" I'm just saying, if
Nigga, who's we,
if
dog?
me and my groomsmen who I choose are out and we getting drinks and doing all this, and then this group of milfs come up and like, "Hey, we gonna pay for your drinks."
You see how you
yada,
said
yada.
milfs, right?
I'm just saying, I'm gonna
they
be
gotta
like,
be
"Oh
milfs?
yeah, thank you." Then that's gonna be it. I know, like I'm not about to go and
Nah,
pursue
but
nothing or do
I
any
think
of that
the
stuff.
I think the
as
thing
long as I
is-
know my girl's gonna do the same thing, we cool.
No, but I think the thing
that's
is, no,
the
but I
problem.
think the thing is that's like in hindsight, true trust and stuff. It can work. Like you could trust somebody to like not do anything disrespectful, but it's like you can't control what the other person's gonna do.
Yeah, that's
but
my
once you like allow that person, if you say like yes to accepting their drink or something, like you're kind of giving an open invitation for them to
My
like
point.
kind of like try to
Yeah.
be entitled to your space or
Yeah,
try to
because
talk
to
to
me,
you.
right, for example, in sections, we know what happens in sections.
Yeah.
The drinks come around.
Pre-drinks and after
And-
drinks.
Bring the drink. Bring
after
all right, cool.
drink?
They start pouring.
Bros.
And then they hit you with
No,
the,
what's
oh,
after
what we
drinks?
on after, what we on. Like, to me, all
Literally,
that
bro.
is
That's
just,
what I'm saying. Like it's like I said again, it's 2025. If you don't know that stuff by now, you're capping, bro. Cause like, come on
Nah,
now.
but
like,
there's some good people out there you can trust them.
I mean,
you know what I'm
it-
saying?
I-
Like, they
no,
don't
I-
matter.
not that I
But
know.
Loki, if it's not like a friend of
Like-
a friend, you already know they on timing.
exactly, because they see, you know how like,
Like you
they
have
say like bring the hose. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
In that case, like if we were the guy, we would be the host. Do I want to be the host to some random people if I'm
To
in a
baddies?
relationship, bro? Like I don't get it. Like me personally, I wouldn't want to be the host.
unless if you're greedy. Certain guys are greedy, bro.
I mean, yeah,
Facts.
and that's fine. But I mean, free getting your section paid for free too.
Nah,
Yeah.
for the free ski, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You in there, bro. You got to post.
nah,
But yeah,
You
all
know,
that,
stop faking. He definitely in the
Ooh.
section.
Me?
you gotta show the
Nah, I'm gonna show the ice, but I'm not faking like that. Nah. Chill.
Batty shot a clock.
Y'all got
Nah,
it,
he
bro.
faking. He acting like he
I
not
be
taking that shit with
cooling,
the
bro. I don't do
swiftness.
too much though. I be out the way, bro. I'm chilling, man. I don't know why production's geeking. You guys want to go to boot camp? All right.
Oh man.
But okay, let's get back to the
Uh-huh,
big question.
facts.
Sinners.
Why is cheating
Yeah, facts.
getting overlooked
In
That's
our
my
generation?
issue, Yes,
I have
Let's
a-
start with you.
I have a reason though. I feel like a lot of people just realize that like they get so attached to one person, so they just tend to like accept what that person does, especially with like
Also, you're
Certain-
saying they stay with the
yeah.
cheaters.
So like
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like niggas will know like cheating. Like I remember my grandma once told me, she was like, Joe, I'm gonna be honest, every man cheats. She said that.
Nigga, we're men, bro.
Psychologically,
She said that, bruh. And
she
mind you,
gotta chill, bro. Grandma wrong, man.
she's
mind
snitching.
you,
She's snitching.
Black men don't
Nah,
cheat.
nah.
He said,
Black men don't cheat.
But think
man.
about it.
Grandma,
Think about it though.
snitching.
In African cultures, bro, a lot of like
Okay,
the African dads, they be having two families, bro. One back home and then one here. You know what I'm saying? And 3 wives back home, 3 mistresses,
Nah,
like
for
7
real.
kids. So you know what I'm saying?
I see.
For her perspective, it's like, bro, like men are gonna be men, bro. Like they're gonna see beautiful,
No, but
attractive
right now I
women.
feel like you're just focusing on men cheating. Cheating now is everyone, bro. Like, and my question is, it gets overlooked, and I like the point of you saying that some people just want to stay
Well,
with
I
one
think
person
when-
and then accept the
but
cheating.
like
But
when women, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like I can't really name a lot of women who like cheat. Like
what do you mean?
Come
cheat,
on,
cheat? So what's the
Joseph. This is
cheat?
what I'm talking about, man. You
You
trying
say
to sound
cheat. What's the first?
What's cheat?
I'm
Like-
talking about like when niggas be cheating, bro. They be
Yeah,
crushing
like,
other
yeah,
joints.
true,
bro.
true,
Like
true.
that's
Wait,
cheating.
what you
like,
mean? You saying you
don't
Like,
know?
no.
Y'all got it, man.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know any girls that
Yeah,
really like
bro, like-
cheated on their man, like
Yeah,
really
like,
got down
bro,
dirty.
that should be happening
pictures,
on
Ah,
text
but hold on,
messages,
hold on,
all
hold on,
that.
hold
I
on.
don't
Okay.
know.
The thing
I
is-
never heard of
The
him.
thing
Okay.
is, like, it's happening. You probably just
Yes,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's
That
the
is very
thing.
true.
I just don't know.
That's why I
I
talk
just
about
don't
the
know.
sneaky with it.
Yeah, that's
They're
why
more
I talk about the
sneaky.
trips
That's
and
the
stuff.
problem.
Like, bro, like
that
girls will be
kinda is
full on
like a-
relationships, girls trips.
Y'all just
Oh
don't
wait,
know, man.
production. Damn.
Y'all loud, man. What's going on?
Production is being loud today. What's
Yeah,
happening,
facts,
bro?
Nah, he was trying to voice his opinion.
Eat your-
Production, you want to join the set?
What'd you have
Bro.
to say? Now we'll say it on the pod for you.
Eat your food and be quiet, man. Like, come on.
Shut up and dribble, nigga.
Shut up and dribble, nigga. Nah, actually,
Shut
I
up and
lied.
film.
I lied.
Shut up
I'm
and-
gonna be honest. I do know an instance where women have cheated. I know a couple in my head. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Okay.
And
now,
was it like real cheat?
Oh boy,
Oh,
man, I was looking back at him like, damn, that nigga should have known.
Nah, for real though.
But
You gonna
it's
tell
not
me
even,
afterwards?
but so wait,
No,
did,
but it's not even the
did they eventually
niggas.
find-
The niggas should have known,
Wait,
did
what do
they
you mean
eventually
the
find
niggas?
out?
huh?
Did they eventually
It
find out?
in terms of like not the side niggas, but I'm talking about like the main.
Wait, there was multiple niggas.
I'm talking about there was multiple niggas who got cheated on.
By the same girl.
No, different.
Oh, I was about to say.
Different girl. But I'm saying like, wait, what was the question you were about to ask?
You made me forget, bro.
Oh boy.
But like the niggas were just like,
Oh, I was asking, did they ever find out?
yeah, of course.
Oh, they found out that
well,
the person cheated.
one did.
One
But
did,
you'll
the-
never know the extent to what stuff.
That
happens.
is
the
true.
problem.
Like,
To be
nobody
fair,
learned.
that's
yeah,
the
I'm not
problem.
gonna lie, bro. He's right about that.
Nobody's
because,
ever gonna know
bruh,
the extent.
because like women, like what you said, they move very like smooth criminal
Nah, they
type.
they
you know what I'm
smart.
saying?
No, no, they
And
smart.
they try to
'cause-
max it up, saying like, "Oh yeah, that nigga's gay. He's twerking on.
Yeah.
I twerked on a gay nigga. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like,
fuck
He's
the person you
he's like
cheated
a
with.
brother to me. He's just a
Facts,
friend.
facts.
Why are you so
he
insecure?
doing all this
Yeah. What are
full
you
grown
talking
hug,
about?
talking about, oh yeah,
Nah.
So that's how they get away with it. They're easy to like. They manipulate, men easier.
Because
Or
men are
they have,
easy.
their
Yeah.
lies always make sense.
women know what they're doing. I'll say that.
Okay.
No
I mean,
wonder
It's because the
they
cheating's
said-
pre-planned. You like
Oh.
that's the difference. Men can just cheat like on a slow day, do whatever.
I think
But,
I think
like,
women
women-
cheat more emotionally.
It's definitely emotional.
Nah, but-
it's
Because
mentally
men,
too.
a lot of men just think with their dicks. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
so
lie.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Nah,
different.
but low key, that's low key cap though.
What made you
What?
say that?
I
No,
just
no, I
feel
like
like
this- no,
because
I
in
like
a
a
sense,
different
there's
angle.
So you know
like,
some green joints then.
No, let him finish. Let him finish. I want to hear his
I'm just
viewpoint.
saying, like even like when people sometimes say like, oh, all right, they were just thinking with their, whatever. You never really just thinking with that because like you thought about it first in your head and then you did it.
No, but when you
What do you
thought,
mean?
well, no, let
Wait,
me say
explain
this.
that.
Usually, okay, so can I say this? When you're single, right, and you see someone you find attractive, what is the first thing that pops up in your head?
Go.
Pursue.
Go.
Okay,
Like,
and is that that's
That
not you
don't
thinking
happen.
with your brain though.
Nah, but but
That's
when
literally you thinking.
Yeah.
It's like 50-50.
Nah, but I'm saying when
It's-
you're
it's
single,
both.
you can't cheat single.
No, but my point. No, my point is
Facts,
when you
Tyler.
even when you're cheating, right? In your head, I'm pretty sure you're not thinking, "Oh, I see a future with this person."
Nah.
yeah,
I think
end goes
the
just to
first
smash.
thing-
Okay,
Just
yeah.
to
Nah,
smash.
I'm not
But
saying,
you said when
no,
you're
but
single,
I'm saying,
though.
I'm not saying
No,
Just
but
to
I'm saying you're
smash.
still seeing it the same. Like, for example, right? If you're in a relationship, right, and you see someone who you somehow deem attractive, even though you're in a relationship, the first thing that comes into your head isn't, "I want this person for relationship purposes." It's probably sexual pleasures.
Nah, but the problem I'm saying is though, if that's your instant thought, like the girl or the guy you're with is not necessarily the person because that person should be in your head to the point where like.
And
you're
that's
gonna
my,
be doing
but
wrong.
that's my point.
So if you don't have that, you probably shouldn't even be with the person.
But that's how it is nowadays in
that's
this
how it is.
generation.
It's like
Nah, that just
So
means,
you're saying like you should think about your partner at all times. So you,
I
you
mean,
shouldn't have
if-
those like lustful thoughts about another person.
Nah, I feel like, but sin is sin. Like, I don't want to get into that too much, but you can have those type of thoughts, but when you're actually like doing something, you already kind of
following with the act.
yeah, you've
Yeah,
already you've
that's
already
different.
just been like, all right, I'm gonna ignore what my conscience
Yup.
was telling me.
Okay.
You already know.
Then you dead wrong.
You
But
just
to start off, my whole thing was to start off. You were thinking sexually. You were thinking of
Just to smash.
It-
Let's keep it a
But
beam.
nah, I
man.
don't think everybody thinks sexually though when they cheat.
man.
What?
Nah.
Cheating?
What?
Come on, dog.
No, no,
I
but
feel like- I feel like
why
you're
are
the
they
only
cheating
person-
then?
Yeah,
What do you
like-
mean?
because
That's-
you could just
you already-
not
for
no, but
sure for
some
a man,
niggas-
I feel like that's how
no,
it is.
No, not
What? Just like having
No.
fun, just like stroke their ego or something?
Not-
Is that what
for
you're
some
saying?
people, like
Nah, I don't
bruh,
think
you,
so,
You
bruh,
can't,
nah.
bruh, you can't lie.
So
You know some niggas that like they'll have a girl, right? Like they like depressed, but when it's time to go out with the niggas, like you never seen them act like this before.
Yeah, because they're seeing other women.
Yeah,
who
other
will
women
show
are actually
them,
giving
like,
energy.
No, but
They're
I'm
showing-
saying- but that's what
they're
I'm-
giving
but I'm
energy,
saying-
though.
That's what I'm saying. They're not necessarily cheating because I just want to cheat on my girl. Like they have like it's a built up feeling of like, all right, I might not be emotionally connected to my girl no more.
But
So
you're
when
still, you're still
so
cheating though. That's
no, but I'm saying when they're
not buying this,
when they're
Tyler.
going
Nah.
out, it's not like, oh damn, I want to have sex with all the girls here. They're just like, damn, like
No,
the
but
fact
it's
that-
like
the
I
fact
said.
that it's premeditated. You're thinking to yourself, I'm going out. I'm gonna see beautiful women.
Yeah,
You know
like
what's gonna
it's
happen.
yeah,
gotta
but
be-
you know, it's some niggas that will go out there and just like they can have a whole girl, right? And like they'll go they'll go out with the guys and go to a club or a party or something, and they'll just bag a whole bunch of girls, but they're not like, oh damn, I have to hit this joint.
But
What does that mean? No,
So
no.
what's
Wait,
the
what-
point
wait,
of
wait,
bagging
yeah,
a whole
what-
bunch of joints?
yeah,
have them in
I
your
feel
phone.
like
Some
that's,
people,
that's an
some
ego
people,
thing.
some
an
people
ego
have ego complex. Like they don't want to really cheat. They just want to know that it's basically like.
But what are
it's-
the?
No, if you
all right,
still
let me
got
ask.
it.
Let me ask
They
you a
wanna
question
know
though.
if
let me,
still
let me
got
give
me
you
ask
a
you
good
one
example.
question, though.
It's like
If you bag 6 joints tomorrow, right? What are the odds you don't talk to any of them again? You just bag them.
it's easy. You just don't.
no, bro.
No, but seriously,
come on,
but
man.
you gotta think about
he
it.
trying to sound
they
too
fit, they
sweet,
fit
bro.
what
But
you
you gotta
want.
think
They
of-
fit what you
no,
want.
but it's
6 of them, and they
but-
all hit you up.
But you gotta.
What are
Think,
the odds you're never
some-
gonna talk to
some
them
shit-
He
again?
gonna slime for them. Let's be real,
Whoa.
man. At least 4.
I'm
Let's be
Reaper.
real.
Not me.
Come on, man.
Not
Let's
me.
be
Not
real.
me.
He's
Not me.
capping right
But you
now.
gotta think.
Four in a week.
Some people are like.
Every day I do.
Manpower.
But some people are like silent shooters. Like they not really trying to wild out or nothing. They just want to make sure like the shots still work. So when like imagine you
I'm not
break
gonna
up.
lie. We grew up.
Practice. We
I've
talking
heard
about
that.
practice.
I mean, I've
because,
heard
wait.
because I was talking to
I've
my
heard
man
that
one
before.
time, and we was basically like discussing like, all right, like let's say you stop messing with a girl, right? And you let's say you're not talking to anybody for like a hot minute, bro. The game never stops going. Like you still on level 1, and it's other niggas on level 4.
level 1.
Like you don't even know what type of riz to be using no more. Like you
Okay.
don't know what
No,
to
I
be
see
doing.
that. I see
You
that.
can't find
And I
the
agree
power
with
of
that.
It's
I
like,
agree with
but
that.
and that's
Niggas
when,
talk about
the
and that's
norm,
when,
though.
and hold on.
That's like
and
an
then,
anomaly.
But
though.
listen,
that's, how I
that's
feel.
when
It's
niggas
not like
start
everything.
going out there and they just shooting
Practice
any
shot.
type of shot. Like
That
you
is true.
never practice.
Oh, they
that
taking
shot.
like deep threes, like
Bro.
Steph.
Behind
No,
the back.
look, like they got
shots.
They got a Rudy Gobert bill, but they trying to play like Anthony.
Nah,
Edwards.
that
Like,
geeks.
nah,
That geeks.
stiff hips.
No, and you know what? I see your point now. I feel like you should have started off with that because you took us on a long journey and I
Facts,
was
bruh.
confused all throughout.
Yeah.
But I agree with that point as to
Yeah.
sometimes just shooting to shoot to see if you still have it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No. Let me explain why. Because
Not
I
everyone.
remember I was in like relationships back then, and after it was done, like for like 6-7 months, I was single and I was
No,
bored,
but
and
he-
I really didn't know
He said the niggas in relationships sometimes go out there
in relationships.
and they practice
We-
the shot.
Oh,
Didn't
see
you
now
say-
you lost me.
We know some of them. What you
Bro.
mean? You don't remember?
Bro,
Whoa! What are you talking
I'm
about?
just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Wait. You say, so there are people in relationships.
Some of the man them back in the day. I'm just
No,
saying.
no.
Bro, get off
Actually,
your seat, man.
I've only known this nigga for 30 minutes. I don't know this
What
nigga.
the-
All of
fuck?
us say is you don't know how many years I'm talking about. Just know. Yeah.
That there were years back then.
That's what he was talking about. He said certain niggas, right? They be in relationships. They don't really mess with their girlfriend. They're mostly detached. So they're like, all right, bet I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna just see if I still got it. I'm gonna go bag 4 joints just
Yeah.
because.
I
But
feel
I'ma
like
still
that's the
go
other way
back-
around.
I'm still
though.
go back and
Maybe I'm
FaceTime my
you think
girl.
women do that too?
I feel like women do that.
No,
though.
but
Oh, women
I-
definitely
no,
do
but
that.
I'm not
Oh my
saying-
god.
This is
Yes,
not.
yes, they
It's
do.
not gender. It's not
Yes.
gender specific.
But women don't do
Everybody does it.
pursuing. Men pursue them. They just
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
like,
so, like,
Instagram and-
Bro,
Nah.
let me tell you
No.
something.
Like
Women-
on
you think
IG.
women are going out
What?
shooting
Listen,
shots?
no,
No,
listen.
no,
All I'm gonna
bro.
say is
Man.
it might be some Delaware stuff, some UD stuff, but I seen some crazy stuff over there at UD. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, but
women
they-
don't care.
but
They
the
don't
thing
care.
Yeah, college is a different scene.
Now you say some people say women don't pursue, but like they do. It's just more subtle. Like
Like, is it just the
like
eyes?
women? I don't think women ever take full court shots. Like they bait niggas into offside
Okay,
shots.
I agree with
And
the
niggas
bait.
Yeah,
always
true.
fall
They
through.
go tell the ref
All I'ma
something, and
say-
then the ref go tell the other players.
Yeah, I mean, I do
You know what I'm
agree with that. But my thing is, to me, right, the whole problem with the whole like soft cheating at the club and niggas buying you
Yeah,
drinks.
soft cheating,
I
that's
do
basically what it
think
was.
Soft
women
cheating is crazy.
do that way more and initiate that. Like for example, I remember seeing TikToks back then when they were like, "Oh, going out for drinks all night, getting free drinks from niggas."
Is that
while my
cheating to
boyfriend
you?
Is at home. Yeah, nigga, I would be heated.
Bro,
You'd be
that's
heated?
I
cheating,
would be
man.
heated.
That's
Is
cheating.
that
Coming
cheating, bro?
home, oh my god,
That's
all
cheating.
these niggas were buying me drinks. Are you crazy?
Come on now.
Elijah,
You gotta
is that
be
cheating?
for real, man. That's
yes,
cheating.
that's cheating. If I or look, all I'm gonna say is it's not cheating if I'm there and I'm also getting the drinks bought for me too, and she's coming to sneak them over to me. Like that's not cheating. But if I'm not there and you getting drunk by some other dude, that's crazy.
Like
That's
literally,
crazy.
bro. What
Yeah,
are
I
we talking
agree.
about
What
right
you see?
now?
What if you see
And
her?
then you post
what if
about
they-
it proudly?
What if they throwing the Don Julio in her mouth?
Nah.
God forbid. God forbid.
Kilo
Don't
dick.
in the mouth.
Kilo dick.
Vex,
You know-
vex.
You know
He said
what?
kilo
They
dick.
tilt your head. They tilt your head. Tilted my girl's head.
Nah.
Hey, remember that one video of the one nigga? He had the bottle near his
Oh, he doing that.
and then the one.
Come on, man.
Oh nah.
You ever seen that video?
I know exactly.
Imagine that's your girl, though.
Insert it.
Nah, you just gotta retire, bro.
Imagine
that's
that's my girl's
prime.
crazy, nigga. She's getting.
Nah, but I
Alright,
mean,
man.
I view it as like, bro, like, cause what if he's in a friend setting and then the nigga just buys everybody drinks?
I mean, yeah,
I mean, yeah,
shit,
that's
if
cool.
they bought it
Is
for
that
the
still cheating?
table, it's cool.
Yeah, so continue with our last conversation. We had a quick little intermission. Had a conversation with some of the production members. There's a woman, part of the production team, who stated, Joseph, what did she say again?
She told us, right? She said out of her mouth, verbatim, a boyfriend should have stopped her from finding her husband.
Wow. So
Clean
this
as
just
that. Clean
means
as that too.
2025,
go ahead
y'all.
and cheat.
I did not say that.
No, I said she said that.
Oh, okay.
She
good,
said,
good.
go ahead and cheat. And when you cheat well so that he doesn't find out and then find your husband. Those were her words.
Wow.
And how do y'all feel about what she said?
That's wild.
I mean, I feel like most girls is really thinking like that too, for real, if we be honest.
So it wasn't just a joke.
No, it's not a joke. She meant it. It's okay.
Wow.
It's okay.
Wow.
But I'll be honest, there are some low level niggas out here. So
Low level?
I understand what she's saying.
Wait, oh, so you feel like
It's
there's
a lot
some
of bums.
instances.
It is a lot
I
of
feel like
bums.
it's
out
more
here.
bums than gems. That's the reason why the gems bag the most. That's the reason why.
Wait,
You,
what?
so you saying the
Like
men are the
men wise, like
Oh.
there's more bozos than like stand up guys. That's what. That's
So
why.
you feel like in that case,
I blame the
it's
nurses.
okay. It's okay for the you what?
Because the
said I blame
nurses,
the
the
nurses.
nurses
Baby.
love trying to save niggas. That's why they take.
So the nurses are the ones going with the bums, and then
Yes. Yeah. Fact.
can you say that out louder?
I say nurses because you know they have nice.
No,
hearts.
don't explain. Say the line.
I said nurses say take the bum niggas.
Nurses.
Well, I don't think anybody's a bum because you know what I'm saying. But then
No, keep it real, man. There's some bums out here, bro.
yeah.
Come
Certain
on,
niggas'
bro.
credit
For real.
score is not looking sweet.
Wait, so look, let's go down the line. You think you a bum or you a gem? And explain why you a gem.
I'm a gem.
think you're
I
a
know
gem.
I'm a
Go ahead,
gem.
go ahead.
That's a
I'm a
question.
gem.
I got a
That's I'm
401k.
drip. I already know I'm a gem.
Explain why.
4% match.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Joe. All seriousness.
I'm not
go
a
ahead.
bum. I know what a bum is, bro. I work Monday through Friday.
That's
Certain
what I'm
niggas is
saying.
home every day.
Literally.
Eating chips.
All right, Ty, are you a bum or a
Getting
gem?
fat as shit.
Nah, I'm not a bum. I'm a gem.
Yes, sir.
What makes you a gem,
Why?
bro?
I think a bum is a mindset. I don't have
Simple.
Fair.
Okay.
Elijah, what about you?
Tuh, I ain't no bum. I'm a gem. I'm a leader. That's all you gotta say. Check the account.
I'm a gem
big boy.
myself,
Check the
man.
account, check
I'm a
the
He
gem.
said, let's go band for band.
For bad. Check the account.
Check the
You
account.
see the shades,
for real.
nigga?
And tap into that LinkedIn too.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta see.
Oh, God.
LinkedIn in
All
2025.
right, go ahead.
I'm a gem. I already know I'm a gem. Y'all know me how I get down,
Oh,
man.
yeah, put
I'm
him
a
in.
gem.
Oh, yeah,
I'm a
put
man
him
at the end of the day. I get that money. That
Yeah,
preach.
yeah,
Yim.
For me, I definitely would say.
Nah,
I'm
they
a
about to
gem.
call us sassy as shit.
Bro,
Like,
I don't
Nigga,
care.
we called ourselves gems. They're
I
about
don't
to
care.
call
It's the
us
truth.
sassy as shit.
It's the truth,
You
though.
gotta sometimes-
Nah, I just deeped it because, bro, we
let
went
them
down the
talk.
line. We
Let them
said,
talk, man. Let
this
them
nigga
talk.
was off. I'm a gem, you hear me?
No, I didn't. Who, me? Who, me or? No, I did not do that.
He
Nah. Say, you hear me? You hear me?
He did
I
do
did
the
not do the
Uzi
Uzi
shoulder.
shoulder.
roll.
This
That's
nigga
why.
said,
he did the Uzi
I'm not a
shoulder.
bum. It's a mindset. You trying to sound light skinned, bro.
Bro, I'm
Nah,
crying.
Joe, you spit.
Nah, we're cooked.
You
Oh my
Nah,
If
god.
I see somebody in
We're
the
about
comments
to
talk shit, watch what's gonna
I
happen,
don't even
bro.
want to
For real.
explain myself.
They
I don't even
finna-
want to
Nah,
explain
explain
myself.
for real,
Y'all
man.
got
They
it,
about to
bro.
be up to that nigga with a ponytail.
He do got the ponytail.
Yo, chill.
Slick back.
You got the Kiki Palmer, boy.
They finna shine a
The
sharp.
Corbin Blue. He look like Corbin Blue right now. For real. Cause look, he got the blonde tips too in the end.
Come
No,
on.
I-
Nah,
man.
hey, that
Come
nigga
on,
had a
bro.
purse on in one of
Come
his
on.
pics.
Nah, the person's fire, bro.
But
Y'all
it was
can't
fire
hate, bro.
though.
Y'all
They
can't
was
hate.
they was hating
Shout
on
out,
him.
shout out all my niggas that wear purses. Shout out ASAP
Bro,
Rocky.
chill out,
I don't
man.
wear
The gang.
purses.
Shout out Connell Productions. He got some fire purses.
Wait, I heard Connell paints his nails. Is that?
Oh.
Nah. Chill. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Nah,
Let's not go there.
I'm
Let's not
messing
go
with
there.
him. Great guy though. Great
Nah,
guy.
he is a good guy. Shout out. But I do agree with the statement where it's like there's a lot
My
of
fault,
bums.
production.
There's a lot of bums out there, but to me, it shouldn't be an excuse to cheat. It's easy to just leave your partner unless they're abusive, threatening, or whatever. If you feel like the person you're with is a bum, there's no need to try and save them. Just leave them. It's simple. Same as men if they meet a woman.
It's easier said than done though.
That's
How
the
is
problem.
it?
Cause I feel
Yo, you wanna know the crazy thing? If you go back in time, right? I feel like it was so much harder to leave in a relationship because there's not as many people that you can see. Versus nowadays, in social media, you can see everywhere. How come people are struggling to leave these relationships? I don't understand that at all. I don't get it. I don't
Because
get it.
people get
I
attached,
don't get it.
bro.
People
You
get
gotta
crazy.
deep-
People
No,
get
you gotta deep
everything
it.
and everybody now.
Wait. You gotta deep it though. A lot of people that are stuck on one person, they're holding on to hope. They think that person's gonna change.
But my thing is, you
eventually.
see all these other people all
But it's
around
not
you
the same.
nowadays.
It's
Back
like,
in the
it's like
day,
if you used to peanut butter and jelly, right? And they come out with some new shit that's way better, bruh.
Strawberry jam.
Strawberry jam.
Nah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
guess.
And then they're like, oh, everybody there's a bunch of strawberry jam, and that joint is popping, right? Everybody's eating that joint, right? And everybody is like losing weight from that joint, but you stuck on the peanut butter joint that's making you gain weight. You're not about to like leave that joint, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're used to, and you love that.
I mean,
because you're
crazy.
mostly attached to
I just
it.
don't get it.
I feel like the problem is like people.
I hope they don't cook my analogy.
girls.
I feel like a lot, like girls, why like definitely girls, like girls. A lot of girls can't be single. Like they got to be in a relationship. Like even if it's ass, like they just got to be in a
Yeah.
relationship.
I've seen that.
It's a
It be
problem.
the girls with daddy issues.
Yeah.
They want to feel love. No.
They wanna feel some
And it's
type of
fair.
love,
It's
man.
fair.
It's
It's
sad.
fair.
It's
for them to say that.
facts.
Because a lot
They-
of them
they
are
search-
missing that.
The male figure in their life.
And I
That
agree
is
with
not
that.
crazy.
No,
I've
no,
seen
and
that.
they themselves have said it, so I don't think it's
Yeah,
wild
bro.
for
The girls
to
with
say that.
daddy issues, they're always looking for male validation.
Well,
They're
don't
always-
say always,
Well, they're not.
because I do
but-
I do know some that have daddy issues that are not always seeking.
Well,
but
not
which one do you
always,
know
but-
more?
Which one do you know more?
I wouldn't say it's more or less.
But they're
I will
always-
say
they're
that
always-
I've experienced both.
They're always
scenarios.
they're always like, you know what I'm saying?
No, like some of them.
That's
use
the one
it-
with the high
no,
bodies.
some-
They got
some of them-
bodies.
like, I would say-
Whoa.
no,
They
no,
got
no.
bodies. Let's be real. They got bodies.
I mean,
It's
you
not
gonna
always
have-
like that.
you gonna have
I
bodies over
actually,
time.
No. Some of them use that as motivation to be very individualistic, like focus on what they need to do in life and achieve what they. I've seen that.
Yeah, I can
and
see
then,
that,
And then
yeah.
others just use that to
Bodies.
pop that. You
Bodies.
know what I'm saying? And that's
Hey,
on
they're
them.
a free
That's on
agent.
them.
Yeah.
But there's also men, right? In this case, there's also men who wild out while in relationships. Like you have a girlfriend, and still that person is not enough.
Yeah.
Right? That person is not enough. And there's like 15. Why y'all looking at each other like that?
Nah, I ain't looking at nobody.
What you guys looking at? What?
Whoa.
There's like 15 other women that they're also dealing with while having a girlfriend or while having a wife. I'm just trying to understand why you just can't leave that girl, be single, and mess with those.
Well, some
15
people
other
scared they're
women.
not gonna have options because you got
Nobody
That's
has
what I'm
those
saying. A lot of
options
them-
available.
Bro,
You
no,
already
no,
know.
some
But
guys
not every
don't.
guy's bag. Not every guy's get girls.
Not
man.
every
You
guy
gotta
is out
remember
there.
that.
No, but I'm talking about why cheat. That's my question.
Oh,
If
because the one
because the option, if you're cheating, that means you had the option to cheat.
Yeah.
The person was present.
well, it was lust. Cause think about it, a lot of short niggas, bro, they don't get a lot of options.
Yo.
So you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
When that one,
Yo, don't tell me, bro.
nah, he's 6 foot in his heart.
Bro.
6 foot in his
But
heart.
and again, who the first person to put a ring on somebody's finger? That's what.
Okay, my
Mic
fault.
drop.
Bro,
My fault.
Bro,
My
holla at me
fault.
when you got the
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
My
A lot-
fault.
Short niggas be successful.
What are you?
Kevin Hart is like his.
I
his-
seen the stat. I seen the stat.
That nigga is
Oh,
a
wait.
cheater.
That nigga is a.
Yeah, he did.
That nigga.
He
not
did.
even
Nah, but
gay,
celebrities don't
multiple
count. I feel like all celebrities cheat, bro.
Yeah, everybody's getting passed around in the celebrity world.
Yeah.
Like,
I
can
don't
you
know.
name
Yes,
one loyal
yes.
celebrity?
One
Come on
loyal, Lauren Hill.
What?
Why?
Why y'all look sad?
Are you?
I just
Did
dated
she,
one, bro.
did she marry her or date?
I don't know what she did, nigga.
So how you know
she's?
she's?
That was the first thing that came.
Bro,
to
you're
my-
ugly.
I was gonna say Drake.
Bro,
Come
whoa.
on, that nigga didn't even want his own child.
Mind
bro.
you, this nigga's a Drake dick rider, so it don't count. bro.
Damn.
We're not doing that on
Team
wax.
Kendrick.
What?
Team
What?
Kendrick.
Nigga, you're a Kendrick dick
Nah.
rider then.
I'm not.
Nah.
Kendrick
You
is
said Team Kendrick.
Kendrick's
Come on,
for-
bro.
I-
Team Kendrick.
Kendrick cheated
And that's
too.
not a dick rider.
Kendrick cheated.
And he
you
hit his
just
wife,
said-
right? Didn't
Huh?
he hit his wife or something?
He hit his
Nah,
wife.
nah.
He didn't say
That's
he's
the
abusive.
allegations.
Everything
They didn't say
is
he's abusive?
That's the
alleged.
allegations.
Alleged.
Those were the allegations.
Nah. He admitted.
No,
He's-
but I'm saying everything is alleged.
No,
I don't-
Kendrick
I-
admitted.
I don't know these niggas.
Oh my.
No, but you can't. You alleged, bro.
I'm not
Yes.
alleged saying if he
The lawyer-
actually said it himself.
I mean, we don't know, bro.
He said it in the song.
It's
bro.
confirmed, man.
That he beat his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, not beat. I'm talking about cheat.
See,
mean,
that's
everybody
what I'm saying,
cheats.
Alleged.
Whoa, why
Allegedly.
The
saying
celebrity
that.
wise, celebrity wise,
Alright, man.
celebrity
Alright,
Let's
wise,
circle
man.
back. Let's circle back.
Politics.
No, nigga. Oh, bro, you know what I saw on Twitter? Like I think 2 days ago.
What?
So there was a question that was posed to the Twitter audience: would 100 men take down a silverback gorilla?
Depends who we got.
Let's start with
Bruh,
you.
it was funny because niggas was off the like, man, if the first 10 niggas are all Draymond built niggas.
Draymond Green, you have a chance.
We have a
You have
chance.
no regard for life.
You know how strong a gorilla is?
No,
bro?
they're
Yeah,
like
they said it-
500 pounds.
wait,
Yeah, like
No, we're all done for, bro.
No, I
Six
think we
foot-
have a chance.
6'5", 5'9".
I think we have.
Wait,
I think
nigga,
like,
if it's
you
10
said-
niggas
you said
built like
20
you, we're
20 at a
cooked.
time, all angles.
What's the
What's
the
the
attributes?
10 niggas built like you were
What's
cooked.
the attributes
Why you
though?
saying like me, bro? I'm a little quick and evasive. Like,
Wait, Fifi,
Nigga gonna throw Gary at
what's
them.
the attributes though?
what do you mean the attributes?
Like the 100 men, what's
You're
their
cooked.
attributes? Like what they look like?
it's mixed.
Like just random.
Elijah,
randomized.
you're cooked. You're cooked.
Randomized, they can do it without a doubt.
yeah.
If it's 10 niggas built like you,
Bro, he said 100 or you said 10? 100,
100.
without a doubt. Yes.
No, bro.
That's
Nah,
that
nah.
gorilla is done.
But
But listen.
Let's all go down the line.
Okay,
Let's
how
Alright,
do
valid,
It's
valid.
all about
Joe,
strategy.
let's go down the line. Let's
Joe,
go down
start
the-
off.
All right, so
Do you
100
think-
niggas.
Do you think we will beat
Like
the
just
gorilla?
random niggas.
Random.
Built all types of
All
weight.
types.
Damn. Just bare fist?
Yes, bro.
Shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Am I part of the 100?
Bro, just say
Oh
what you-
man.
Stop
Nah,
asking
but what line am I in? Like, am I like the
Front
first
line or
10?
back end?
Because I'm not gonna lie, it's a psychological thing. Because once I see one nigga get pounded on, I'm running, nigga. Nah. I just don't like getting hit.
No, all right, you're not part of it. It's just a random 100
10
people.
random nigga.
100.
100. I think they got a chance, but it's gonna come down to the last nigga, bro.
You think it's
Yo.
gonna be a 1v1?
Bruh, yes,
Why
bro.
would you wanna be
That's
the last
crazy.
nigga? No, but
Because it's gonna be like a Royal Rumble, bruh. The niggas gonna
No, I don't think.
Donkey Kong,
I don't
bro.
think it should
Nah.
be one at a time.
No, it's not one at a time. But
I think you said like.
But
10,
I'm saying,
all from different angles.
bruh.
Wait, do gorillas have balls?
Bro, whoa.
No. No, somebody got to sneak behind and just yak.
Oh my god.
Bro, think about it, bro. He can't see you.
You're gonna what?
Yak.
These are the 10 niggas that they want to pull up. Niggas that
thought
think
it was
like this
100.
nigga.
No, it's 100.
bro just said he's
people.
not
about
10.
to jack
Keep
off.
saying 10 by 10.
Like if it was 10.
Said you about to jack off a gorilla?
Alright, bro,
What?
I never said that.
Fire for
We
that!
can never have a topic,
come
bro.
on.
Come on,
Steam
man.
You
fish.
can never be serious on this.
Like, what the fuck,
Nah,
bro?
you said grab a gorilla's
Hey,
balls.
yeah, nigga, balls are our weakness, bro.
Our.
Am I tweaking?
Our.
weird,
We're not
bro.
gorillas. Our.
No,
What you
no.
mean
But
our?
I'm saying no. As any
Mind you, you might make that nigga extra mad.
Bro,
Because if
what?
you
you
grab
gotta
that,
destroy him.
no.
Bro, he's
Whoa.
gonna die, bro.
You about to pound his balls?
Yes, bro. Nigga, think about it, bro.
Nigga,
gotta
if
hit-
you grab his balls and that nigga does not react the way you think he's gonna react, the nigga is gonna rip your head to shreds. Like,
no, deep it, bro, deep it, right?
I'm not grabbing no, bro. That's gay.
This, nigga, you wanna die? You wanna die?
bro.
No, because, bro, why you grabbing balls?
Because it's easier to weakness, bro. He's gonna
But
feel
why
too
you
much pain.
doing-
No, like,
Bro, can we talk about something else, bro?
All right. All
What the
right.
hell is this,
Bro,
man?
this-
nah, say your part. Yeah, go ahead.
I just
said
think
grab balls,
100 niggas is not gonna happen, bro. Because how do you even strategize to take down a gorilla?
Nigga,
Man, y'all
16 at a time.
6'5", 5'9".
I feel like the men gonna be punching each
Bro,
other if
because-
all of them
No,
going at the
bro.
same time.
Because
15 different angles,
First of
bro.
all, a gorilla is strong as hell.
I
And,
agree.
Bro, it's easily gonna take down the first 10 niggas. Then the next 10 niggas coming down. Okay, just let's say all 99 put on like 100% damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's still gonna be you, the last nigga, and the gorilla. You think you taking on the gorilla?
No,
one
but
on
why
one?
But
we
let's
keep
let's
letting
say
one left?
let's
But
say we're
it's
the
not-
all right. Realistic. Let's say we the first 5, right?
we all at least 99 niggas is getting injured.
Facts.
That's fact.
Let's
that's
say we're the
fair,
first
that's
5
fair.
though. Who? What's our plan if we're the first
No,
5?
No, but if we're not sending 5 at a time. We're sending
but-
15.
but let's
we
say-
gotta come from all angles.
Man,
Y'all- y'all don't
I'm
see
throwing
the
production
vision.
in first.
He can't, bro. All right, cool. Look. One punch from a gorilla could take away 2 people, which is
3, nigga.
I
Let a gorilla punch you in the chest.
I gotta, what does a silverback gorilla look like, man?
They're ugly as hell. I can't lie.
Bro, that's
But I definitely.
It's like
think,
getting punched by a
I definitely
Cameroonian.
think we have a chance.
Bro,
Wait,
what?
Wait, getting punched
What,
by what?
bro? Yes, 100 people could. Bro, come on.
It's like getting punched by a
this is
Cameroonian.
easy.
Come on, bro. You just called
This
Cam-
is easy.
You think so?
Yes. Listen,
I
100
think
people. 100 people.
can
All,
get on
listen,
top,
listen.
bro.
All you gotta do is you all just get on top of him. Somebody pokes his eyes out. Somebody pokes out the other eye. You bite his ear. He's done. You just start
Nigga.
biting him and punching him.
Wait.
Like he's
This
done.
Tarzan?
What
Mind
I'm
you.
just saying.
This nigga's gonna get grabbed by
I'm
the
just
leg
saying.
and start
I'm just saying.
Why would you bite a
Like
gorilla?
this.
I do think
like the cartoons.
No, I do think 100 will be too overwhelming. for
It
him.
would.
I
You
think
would be
so.
done.
I think 50, he could whoop our ass. But 100, bro, It's too many people.
That's way too
Bro,
many.
I'm not gonna lie. Do gorillas have like weak spots?
They're like 500 pounds.
Obviously.
They're back.
Listen, Joe.
No,
Joe.
but like,
Next topic.
cause mind you, a gorilla has
turn they
thick
neck?
skin.
I don't know.
So like, which
They're not gonna
niggas
turn
are
they
coming
neck?
that like? Pause.
I'm good,
I'm
bro.
saying which niggas are like approaching this gorilla in a strategic way that we're actually gonna like cause damage to this nigga.
I'm good, bro.
Elijah
Look,
said bite.
look. This joint. It says 400 to 600 pounds. You have 100 people. 100 people at 200 pounds, 150, 200 pounds.
Nobody said
He's done.
They all come in different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, so
So I said 150 through 250 pounds or something like that. He's done.
All at the same time.
He's
Yeah.
done.
Bro, we can
All you gotta do is
start
let everybody sit on him. He's done.
What?
But how you all finna? How is 100 niggas about to sit on?
It's
that?
100 guys. Like, how's everybody gonna get all their hits in? That's the problem.
No, but I'm not
That's what
gonna
I'm trying
lie.
to think
I'm not
about.
He's
gonna
done.
A couple niggas. He has a point because if we get a couple niggas to choke this nigga out,
Yes,
and
he's
hold him
done.
down.
All right, bro.
He's done.
All right, bro. Let's go.
No,
next
but
topic.
100 niggas.
That's what I'm
deep it
saying.
top,
Can we
deep it top.
next topic?
100 niggas choking
100
Yes,
niggas.
he's
one
done.
gorilla.
Yes.
How is 100 niggas choking?
That's the
one
point. That's why the
gorilla?
gorilla won't survive.
But I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be fun because
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
if this nigga starts raging, bruh,
Y'all are gonna 100 niggas are gonna be fighting the gorilla, trying to fight the gorilla, but the gorilla's not gonna be trying to fight 100 niggas. All he gotta do is get 5 niggas at a time. He could keep doing that.
well, not me.
I'm gonna be
running.
recording. I know damn well I ain't about to be
He's
fighting no
catching you,
gorilla.
nigga.
Nah, hell no, I'm out, man.
Gotta get some
I ain't
skittles.
scared of no gorilla. I'm sorry.
He's capping, bruh.
I'm so
I
serious.
can't lie.
He
If
was
it's
scared of-
LeBron
he's-
behind
he
that
was scared of a
gorilla,
nigga
I'm
that-
taking that gorilla down myself.
This
bro.
nigga
If
is
it's
capping.
I'm so serious.
If it's LeBron behind that gorilla, I take that gorilla by myself, bro. I'm telling
yeah.
you, Bron, I'll do anything for you, bro. I'll
He's
do
capping,
anything for
bruh.
you.
He a Tyler Hero
You're a
fan.
Bron
Nasty
fan?
ass Heat.
Wax.
Alright, bro.
He just put that on wax.
Nasty ass Heat. He's a Heat fan. He don't
Why did you
support
need to
Bron.
say that?
They suck.
Bro, can we talk about Shannon Sharp?
Facts.
Shannon,
What do you even want to? Are you saying Shannon Sharp is a
Come
gorilla?
on,
toxic.
Out of all the women in the world, man, you could have had Bernice Burgos. You could have had. Damn, who else could you have had, bro? You went for. Bro, they said she looked crazy.
Who, the white girl?
Yeah, bro.
And I heard she was
They said-
19, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, they said she looked
19.
like Ellen.
19 is ridiculous, bro.
He's sized it, man.
Yeah, when he encountered her,
They called him a freak.
That's
No,
not our
those
fight,
text
man. It's not our
messages-
fight.
Wait,
man.
what's the girl's name?
I don't know.
Oh,
Anybody know?
She did
production?
OnlyFans or something, right?
Something like
She
that.
only
Bro,
fans
he's
saw.
sized it, man.
I'm not.
And
gonna-
now I'm hearing Stephen A. say he's not having him back on first
yeah,
date.
I heard that.
Yeah, he's
I
taking
think he
a,
just signed
he's taking a
50
leave.
50 mil.
I don't
He's
really.
supposed to sign 100
I don't
mil.
know.
But then another thing came out saying like he choked his when he was at FS1, he choked his like one of the workers at FS1.
Was he clapping or was it just like
Nah, he didn't.
just like out of rage?
Yeah,
Man.
something like that.
that's wild.
But it's kind of funny that like when niggas start getting these big deals, all
That's
the
what
stories come
always
out,
happens.
though.
I was just about to say, whenever
why
these
does that
black
always
guys sign a
happen, though?
deal,
Like,
it's slow for them
when,
after.
When a lot of niggas like get like major deals, like
You
a
start seeing
bunch of
all
stuff,
these-
yeah, like
these cases and all that.
Nobody's happy for you to win. So
fact.
As a
even
black
Deshaun-
man, though, as
even
a
Deshaun
black man.
Watson, even though that nigga definitely
That's
guilty.
what I'm saying. Diddy, all them, who else? Kanye.
Diddy's definitely guilty. bro.
All their cases
1,000
started coming
bottles,
out
bro.
though. That's the thing. I know they did bad stuff, but like all their cases started coming out once they signed that deal. They took that
Nah, they
risk.
been talking about Diddy for a while, bro.
But no, he was up at one point though. He was up
Yeah.
like when he had Ciroc or something, right?
yeah,
Like when he was
he
like,
tried to. He basically tried to, I guess, sell the company. Or
and then he
something.
have Revolt too.
Yeah,
Because
he tried. He was trying to get ownership of the brand.
that's the
And
thing, and
when
then
all
that's
the
when they
stuff
fucked him up. That's what I'm saying. Like
But do you
whenever
think,
a
like,
black man
Shannon
goes
Sharp
up,
is
it's
still gonna
slow.
have- y'all think Shannon Sharp still gonna have a career?
Yeah, but the thing is, he's gonna have a career because he built a platform that's individual and separate from like
Shay Shay.
ESPN. Like he's gonna.
Club
He's
Shay Shay
gonna.
not
Wait,
gonna
so
make
is he
that
not
much
gonna
money.
get the $100 million
It
deal
makes
now?
him some money though.
I don't know about.
Did he already sign?
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know if it already got signed, but they basically made it seem like he was about to sign. I don't know if he signed it yet. But I still think that he'll be all right.
But it's like everything is confirmed, like what he did though.
No, it's all alleged. Still.
All
I'm
right,
not
so
gonna
then
lie.
that's what I'm
Them
saying.
like when they was like when I was on social media and I saw like listening to like the voice messages, it sounded chopped.
No,
Like, they chopped it up.
They were saying that. I heard that, yeah.
I don't really doubt that the audio was edited, but like that's another thing. Everything we see on social media is like a built narrative. Everybody's
Facts.
already written how we should feel about it or how we should feel towards what is going on. So you can't really say for 100%.
So it's like 54-19 crazy.
Definitely.
Come
Definitely,
on, man. Like, why you need to touch
And
that
then
little girl, bro?
he should have stayed black too. He shouldn't have stayed white. I don't know what he was doing.
Shoot.
Can't be fucking with the whites, right?
The bro
Hell
wanted.
no.
He loves snow bunnies, bro.
That's
Damn.
slow. That's
Hey,
slow.
What?
so you think the snow bunny is the problem?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. A lot of you niggas have problems, and we
Wait,
have
who's
to.
you niggas?
I'm not here.
I'm here
Oh,
for
you
the.
talking about us on the panel?
No, I'm just talking about the Black Men Union. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I'm listening. I'm
think
listening.
y'all gotta understand. Like, I watched a video where a nigga was talking about how like a lot of dudes who be messing with like these like the Caucasian women, they be getting caught up bad, bro.
It's
Like,
true though.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
But caught up in what? Like allegations?
Allegations,
like serious
bro.
allegations.
Like it be some crazy stuff, and like it borderline ruins their life. Like I'm just saying, man, if you want to play in the snow,
You want to play?
be ready to hydroplane, bro.
Yo,
To be
I
honest.
like that
Wait,
line,
wait.
you know.
I might
Say
use
that
that in my
again. Say
next
that again.
song.
Say that again.
Hey, if you ready to play in the snow, be ready to hydroplane.
Yeah.
wait, look, Joe.
I hydroplane once.
Joe, let me ask you this.
No, I didn't mess with white girls though.
Whoa!
What?
Nah.
You were playing in the snow?
Nah, I was talking about I just got a car and I hydroplaned in my Honda. That's what I was talking
I
about.
thought Connell did that.
Oh my God!
I mean, we know some guys that mess with some white girls. That's not bad.
Yo.
Disclaimer,
I'm
we
saying
are
no,
not talking
no,
about
no.
anybody we
Yeah,
know. We
I'm
are not
talking about like
anybody.
growing up in Moco, bro. Like
Okay,
a
in
lot
our
of
school.
like athletes mess with white girls.
That is
It's,
okay,
it's,
yeah,
just,
what-
it's not even
I know,
Moco.
my
That's
bad.
just
All
in
right,
general.
That's in general.
Niggas get money
Bro,
and they
when we
always
was-
pop
when we was
out
at-
white
when we
girls.
was at
That shit
Towson,
is ugly,
a lot
bro.
of the athletes messed with like the like white women. Like
Yeah, but
I
what
don't
is
fuck with
that?
that shit,
Like, I don't get it. Like that relationship it happens way too often.
you know why? You know what I heard? They just said I just feel like
You
Nah,
feel like,
nah,
or
nah.
they said?
they said that like our women, like black women, they're hard to deal with
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like,
because I feel like a lot of them don't like. They say like they want peace or they
So,
don't want to deal with problems.
they're saying a lot of black women like bring problems. They're like
they
too
love their-
masculine.
I don't think that's true.
You sure?
That's
that-
I don't think
that is
so.
I don't
like,
think so.
and
I love
don't know-
black
I
girls,
love black
man.
women. I love when a you know what I'm
We
saying.
love y'all, man. We love
Yes.
y'all, bro. For
That
real,
that
for
that
real.
statement
Trust me,
sounds
bro.
very
because I like a
colorful.
woman. I like a
Wait,
woman.
hold on.
I like a woman with character. All right.
Amen.
I like a
My
woman with
partner
some
has
seasoning.
character.
I don't want
Wait,
no
my
little
partner-
white
my
joint.
partner-
I want some seasoning.
My partner
We
is
love
a
black
beautiful
women.
black
Well
woman,
done.
and she has
Well,
character.
yeah.
Wait.
Overcooked.
A
I
lot
don't
of
care.
niggas, a lot of niggas can't handle a woman putting them in their place.
Wait,
Black women know how to put you
Whoa.
in your place.
Wait, listen.
They may not be right all the time,
Mm.
but they just know how to talk.
Listen.
Mm.
They're they're
Black queens forever.
Snow bunnies never, nigga.
Black queens forever.
Snow bunnies never, nigga.
Why you put your head down?
Nah, but I mean, but athletes like I feel like it's also the circle then. Like they're around
I
a lot of
agree.
like
They
donors and
size
all
it,
that.
though. They
You do go to
size it,
schools
though.
with a lot of like
Predominantly
other
like
white,
white people.
I agree.
mean,
They
But to me, I
size it.
just hate like how much they praise white women to talk down on black women. Like I don't get that at all because all these things where I don't want problems. They say I don't want problems, bro. But we always see the problems come
I'm
from the
not
white
gonna
girls
lie.
when they go to the top.
I do have a bone to pick because with like a lot of like social media and stuff, I feel like people like Glorilla, what's the other girl's name?
Sexy red.
Sexy Red, and I feel
JT.
like the Zeus Network channel baddies. If you're a black woman and you watch that,
Yeah, that's the
you gotta
problem.
stay
You need to
away.
stop watching
Alright,
that shit,
talk
man.
about
Stop
That
watching
is
shit.
a
Stop
that is a
watching that shit.
depiction. That is a depiction of what black culture should not be about.
Guilty.
I don't
Literally,
wanna
'cause that's what's
see-
being
I don't
pushed.
want to
That's
see
what's
black
being
women
pushed.
fight each other. That's not right.
Wait, is the pigment a word?
Y'all
Joe.
love baddies
Hey,
too much,
Joe.
man. That shit
Hey,
is
Joe.
crazy.
Pigment?
Hey, wait,
No, I said the pigment.
Watch whatever you want to watch.
Wait,
No,
hold
no,
up,
don't
y'all.
watch
That's the
baddies.
problem.
Baddies is
Baddies
not
is
good.
fucking up our community, man.
Hold up. Raise your hand if you in this room and you watch baddies.
I don't,
Elijah, you watch baddies,
bro. That's
That's
not
crazy.
Good,
I kind of do.
Oh,
Bro,
why?
me and my girl every
That's
Sunday
not a
night
word?
we watch
Every
it. I'm not gonna lie.
Sunday. So you guys pay
Depiction.
subscription?
Yeah, nigga, I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell is
Depiction,
pigment?
depiction.
Nigga, I started asking production.
Y'all got
The
it.
pigment is a
Bruh.
word.
Damn. Production over here, fan.
But no, let's go back. Let's go back.
Come on,
let's
bruh.
talk about baddies again. Because,
yeah.
Because I also have a problem.
Depiction.
With
Depiction.
I love it.
that. Why do you love it?
Nah.
It's just entertainment.
No.
Yes, it's bad for the
No,
culture, but like, bro,
What's
it's
the problem?
entertainment.
It's
That's
very
the problem.
bad.
It's,
And I
it's
talk
like
about
hor-
this.
It's
the whole-
horrible for the culture.
I
It's
talk
It's
about
so
this-
bad. It's so bad.
It's just entertaining, just like the storylines about it, and just like seeing, like I don't know, just like the violence. But,
No,
like, it's
no.
so bad.
That is the
I'm-
worst
it's
thing
so
that
bad,
ever
though.
happened.
It's so bad.
You should not be watching black
shouldn't.
women fight other black women.
I agree.
And that's all they do during the show.
I agree.
That's all they do.
They drink they fight. Drink,
Literally.
smoke, then fight. Drink,
Literally.
smoke, then fight. Like
Literally.
y'all gotta stop,
That's all
man.
they
That's
do.
the problem, man.
And then people watch that stuff, and I feel like that just gives a bad
But Baddies
depiction
Oh, it does.
of black
but
women.
Baddies just came out, so I
It
can't
didn't
just
just
say-
came
No.
out. It's been out for a couple years.
it's been like out
for
like 4 years. 4 years.
No, like 4 years.
Bro,
yeah.
and even before that, Bad Girls Club.
Yeah,
Bad
Bad
Girls
Girls
Club.
Mm.
Yeah, like that's just
So
a
you
mini.
think
that's
shows
what Bad
like
Girls
that?
I think shows like that, and I think music where we just see like girls like twerking and all that.
They say
have a
fuck
bad-
niggas, get
No,
money,
but twerking,
all that
twerking
stuff.
is like it's a dance. It's a
All
But
right,
no,
Fifi.
what are they talking
Twerking is a
about?
Yeah,
dance,
you
bro.
gotta
But
listen
what
to
are
the
they-
lyrics.
It's
Listen
called-
to the lyrics.
Makusa Mukata, something like that from
Buddy,
Kenya,
buddy,
bro.
bro.
Those that know
But
know.
Fifi, what are they talking about while they're doing all that?
Listen to the lyrics.
Bro, even
Literally.
the pop singers be saying some wild shit too.
And I don't
But
agree
men
with what
And
they
the
say
country
too.
It's just music. It's just entertaining.
But
My
music
whole
has
thing
an influence on us, bro. We gotta be honest.
It
On
does.
our
Okay,
on our
okay.
generation.
Not young
for
boy
sure.
though.
All right, so what do you like? The pills and stuff they be popping and shit?
No,
Or
yeah,
Nah,
like-
nobody pops pills.
People
Well, I
pop
lied,
pills.
I lied.
But I'm saying like just music in general, like it has an influence on our life.
Okay, so
I'm
what
not saying
type
for
of-
us,
what
but I'm
type
just
of
saying
music-
our
Like
What
generation.
Uzi?
type of music do
Rap,
you think?
rap.
Uzi?
Like, which artist?
Chill,
Like,
what?
that's what I'm saying. Like, which artist music? do
I'm
you
not
feel
trying
like,
to air out no artist
It's not
though.
about. I'm trying to understand.
Like he said, JT, Sexy Red, and all them Glorilla.
what does JT do that you feel like? Because I think JT has some crazy bars.
Yeah, I don't
She's a good rapper, but like what she's talking
Yeah, this
about, that's the
nigga-
problem.
this nigga listens.
These girls try to
Certain bars
implicate
here.
that shit in their life. That's the problem. They try to
almost
like listen to that shit
setting
and then
people up.
somewhat try to put that in their life.
I just
That's
think
it's
watching
slow.
that stuff is just a bad. Like, it just gives a
So
bad
okay,
image.
okay. Let's go back to this JT thing.
No, let's not say JT.
You know he loves city girls.
Because
Yeah, no, I
Uzi
crank-
fuck with JT, so I can't.
crank-
let's not talk about
I crank
JT.
City
Somebody
Girls,
else.
bro.
But I don't
City
think
Girls,
we
I
know
don't
you.
think we should focus on women artists for this.
No, no, no,
section.
that's
But it's both. It's rap too.
No,
Like
but
that's what I was about to
I
say.
think it's more men.
What do you mean, man?
Like it's more male artists that are like worse for the culture than female artists.
You
Okay,
think so?
Please explain.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
no,
Last-
let him
You
explain,
think
let
so?
him
Last
explain.
year, I feel like the woman dominated
more.
the game.
No,
Let him
crazy.
explain,
No,
explain,
you
explain.
think so, for real?
No, I want to listen. I want to listen.
There's
Uh-huh.
more YNs than there is those type of women.
No, these women
That's
been
why
here
YNs
though.
is a
After
phrase now.
COVID, after COVID, they soared
But the
up.
YN, no,
The
the
YNs
YNs have
been there,
always
but
been there.
it's
The
like-
reason why it's so popping now is because other cultures have gotten hold of it.
Literally, like
Because
everybody.
we all grew up in areas where we knew a bunch of YN niggas,
Like,
young
come on
niggas
now, yeah.
who was on some crazy
Fair,
stuff.
fair.
It's just that social media, the white side of social media, got a hand of YN. So they
And
push
that's
it.
what's
Bro, we
being
grew up-
pushed,
We've
yeah.
been growing up with YN since like middle school.
Literally,
bro.
simple.
But they haven't been like this bad,
Bro,
Nah, I can't like
Come
the way
on,
it was
What?
back
come on.
then,
There
bro.
was even
Nah.
worse. It
Bro,
just
it was
wasn't
surprising.
televised.
You can't say that. You're only saying that because everything is more publicized.
I
on
got
social
my-
media.
I got
Ooh,
my
no,
phone.
no, no.
Look,
Access, no,
He's
no,
wearing the gear right now.
no.
He's wearing the
Access
YN
Man
gear
and
right
Access
now.
Man, bro.
No, but
In
listen,
our
listen,
school, bro, we
so
had a whole.
You
In
guys
high
are-
school, we had a whole
No,
race
I
war.
know- bro,
Niggas were
bro,
stabbing
bro,
niggas in the
listen.
locker room. They don't do
What?
that.
Listen,
Yes.
Oh,
at
nah.
all.
I don't know what
No,
song
it's
he
true.
went to.
It's true.
No,
It's
what I'm
true.
saying,
It's
what
true.
I'm saying is though,
It's true.
what I'm saying is y'all are saying this right, but we are seeing it more visually now. The thing is, back then there used to at least people who threw hands. Like you could play basketball and fight on the court. Niggas ain't playing basketball now, fighting on the court. They whipping out the stick.
Yeah, literally.
Niggas bringing guns to
It's
LA
heightened
Fitness.
now. It's heightened now. Like it's worse
seen a
now.
nigga
I will. I will
been
say.
I think it is that way because everyone feels like they have to protect themselves.
Yeah.
It's easier.
The younger
to get-
nigga. I will agree.
it's
The
easier
younger
to
nigga.
get yourself
A gun. Yes.
No, because you got to think about it. We at least like when we were growing up, right? If you was playing outside, some nigga like hit you too hard, y'all fought right there and stuff like that. Or it was just
The
some
most
beef.
niggas had was like a BB gun.
Just but
Yeah.
niggas wasn't even really on that. It was just like fight or you just don't like that nigga. Y'all join on each
Or they
other. or
jump
something.
niggas. Yeah.
Now
Yes, they
niggas ain't joning. They not jumping. They not fighting, bro.
Yeah.
It's straight
Switches.
To the, it's
Switch.
straight to the switch.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So how do we fix this?
As
No,
a
no,
politician,
no, no.
yeah.
politician.
yeah.
Perfect. Okay,
On a
let's explain.
political
Hold on. I think I know how we could stop the epidemic of the YN though.
Okay, let's
The
hear.
first thing we need to do is we need more role models within our
Are
community.
you a role model?
I mean, I try to be.
Hell nah, nigga.
No,
What do
for
you, what do
real.
you do for your community in law?
What I do for my community? Wait, Lord.
Nah, hey, no, I want to know. Can we let our special guest talk
Oh,
about
God.
this topic?
Oh,
This
God.
is kind of in his alley.
Political.
So Elijah, my question. My question to you is,
What can
how do we stop this? And please, you have 30 seconds.
Okay, you want to know how you stop it? Counseling. Everybody needs counseling. Everybody needs to stop, get out of their own head, get out of their own egos, and have counseling. Our young people, they need some help today. They need somebody who can be a role model for them, like my boy Tayo said. They need somebody who can be there to be their guide, be their lead for the future and for their future
How do you
careers.
apply that in the hood?
How you apply it in the hood is you freaking staple it into the school system. Put it in the schools. The school system education is the first step to everything. If you don't have education, you don't have nothing. That's all it takes.
How do you get them to go to school though?
How you
You
get them
need
to go to school is
resources.
it takes time. You go to early childhood development is the first stage in individuals' lives. It's by providing free, affordable daycare for all your children, everything like that. That's what you need.
Yeah.
That's what you need. I'm
That's
just
why we
saying.
have our special guest.
That is the first step. Okay, so back what I was saying. How do we change the epidemic that's going on right now in our community with, the violence, everything? Education. I think education is the key to solving all of our issues. It's about starting these kids off young, finding the resources that they need when they start young, providing free, affordable daycare where we can teach them basic math, basic reading skills, all that stuff. That's what it takes to get all this stuff fixed and back on the right track. That has been lost nowadays. Like, for example, you have some moms, some parents out there who can't afford daycare. Daycare is like $400 a month.
Yeah.
$400. That's a whole
And that's
car.
even on the cheap
That's
side
two
these
car
days. Yeah,
notes.
that's cheap.
That's
That's
two
on the
car
cheap side
notes.
these days.
That's two car notes, which is crazy. There should be no reason why.
That's one.
There should be
That's
no
one cardinal now.
And then the problem is once our kids get to kindergarten, you have some of the kids from the lower income communities who are way behind. And in that way, they're not motivated once they get to first grade, second grade, third grade to catch back up because there's just nothing there.
I was
I
told-
think it just starts with education, bro.
I agree with that. 'Cause
That's
I was,
what it starts
I was
with.
told that like some kids don't even know how to read at 5th grade, bro.
Yep.
Yeah,
These
it's getting,
days,
no,
bro.
it's
We were
getting
all
bad.
there. Look, I'll be honest with you.
We?
No, look.
I was
No. I don't mean like us. I mean like in the classroom. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
that's true.
being there,
That's true.
and like the teacher would call on people, and then they would just be struggling. And
Popcorn
I'd just be
reading,
like,
man.
No, for real, for real. And like I had to like psychologically tell myself like, don't laugh. Like it's not their fault. Like don't stop. No, but like on some
Why
real
you
stuff.
laugh, Joe?
On
Come
some
on.
real stuff though.
bro, imagine
Just
being
because,
in
like-
the classroom and then you hear it. They
Just
say,
because no.
tell a nigga to read green eggs and ham, and the nigga don't know how to read green eggs.
Don't
and ham.
laugh.
But like look, listen, but like listen, as a young boy, you would probably think that that's funny.
Yeah,
watching
but
somebody
as you get
not be
older,
able to read.
It's
Like,
kind
how
of
can't
sad
you do
as,
that?
as you
Yeah,
get
but now
older.
that
Like,
older
yeah,
and deep it,
You gotta like
what I'm saying?
psychologically tell yourself like, oh no, that's not even funny
But
for real.
I also think like as black people ourselves, we gotta reinvest into our own communities. Like I would say, at least I'm not gonna say all white people, but a lot of the white communities, in some way, shape, or form, they care about themselves. So they're always gonna take care of themselves before they take care of others.
too, like Asians and
Yeah,
Hispanics.
they'll always take care of.
It's family oriented.
Yeah, they'll always make sure they take care of their own.
Facts.
But like I feel like a lot of our people, like we don't prioritize taking care of our own people. We be like, oh, it's somebody else's responsibility. It's their
But
parents.
do you feel like it's because like I realize like a lot of people who like make it out, bro, like when they try and come back, like people hate like in our
That is
community and
not-
like they get either like they get set up or they get like killed or something
Nah,
like
the
that.
thing is, people hate, but the thing is, like, first of all, we need to create like institutions of. It doesn't have. You don't have to be visibly in the community every day to affect the community.
That's true.
If you're a millionaire, you'd be like, all right, I want to help the kids, but I don't want to see the kids every day. Donate money for resources for them to have like after school programs or even sports clubs.
Yeah, fact.
Like some sports clubs, like there could be niggas that want to play basketball or like want to start like a tech coding class or something like that,
Scanning.
but or computers, basic stuff like that. We need money for that. Everything costs money. So if you're not investing money, it's not. Never
But
gonna
like,
happen.
go like in the hood, or not even in the hood, just in general. Like there's all these little buildings that are getting built, and it's not really for the kids and stuff. So like, I feel like a lot of kids don't have stuff to do for like.
Yeah.
So they just
That's
out
a
in the
big
streets
thing.
doing
Let me
whatever.
ask
They don't
you
even
that.
That's
go
a
out.
problem.
They don't even go outside.
Let me ask
Literally,
you that.
yeah, they playing Fortnite.
Remember the Montgomery Village football
Yeah, yeah.
and how much it meant to the community,
And
and
the
now the
Chiefs.
fact that it's no longer there.
Yeah.
That's
So now
gonna be like that's
It's gonna
bad.
be
That's really
a
bad.
Major
But
hit.
then again, I feel like, bruh, in this generation of children, bruh, like we were the last generation that actually went outside.
True.
Yeah, but the
Like,
thing
bruh,
is-
I have my nephew, bruh. Like, if my aunt didn't put him in sports, not my nephew, my cousin. If my aunt didn't put him in sports, bruh, he's playing Roblox 25/8.
Facts, bro. My
That's
brother
all
did the
they
same
do.
shit.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. It's our responsibility. Like for real, as when we become fathers and stuff, we have to be like the niggas who start the sport clubs or soccer team.
It's hard
basketball
though,
team.
bro.
Yeah,
It
it's
does take
hard,
time.
but that's the
Because
stuff.
these kids love.
But I'm saying it's
so
hard,
they
but you gotta-
love like
But you gotta think about
Electronics,
But you gotta
bruh.
think about it. It's the process. If they don't see it, they're never gonna do it.
Yeah.
they're
And-
always
and
gonna see it though.
Another
Young.
reason why is because parents
see
and
babies
stuff, they're
with
enabling
iPads
their
at
parent-
1.
Yeah, because their parents they're too busy working,
Yeah.
so they're enabling their children with
Bro,
stuff.
y'all
that-
say this, bro, but like even when they go to school, everybody like I feel like it's
Nah,
gonna
but
get
I'm
even
saying-
worse.
but
It's
bruh.
definitely
But
gonna get worse.
whatever you're
Watch in
condi-
10 years.
But
You
whatever,
gonna see.
but whatever you're conditioned to do and your parents allow you to do, the school system only could do so much. Like these people are paid to be here. They're not here because they love to be here. You need people who actually
Because
care.
I was talking to teachers and I was like, how do y'all like, what's the like new rules with like electronic? Because when we was growing up, we didn't really have phones like that and like all that. They're like, bruh, he told me, bruh, it's gotten so bad. Like the kids know how to like jailbreak Chromebooks.
Jailbreak Chromebooks is crazy.
They take it home. That's why. Yeah, they know how to
He's
do
like,
it, yeah.
he's like,
That's
bruh, they
wild.
have to keep the phone in their like backpack, but they know how to jailbreak Chromebooks so they can do whatever they want on the Chromebooks.
That is wow.
And like
It's
they,
bad,
these
bro.
kids are like, oh
No, but the thing is, thing is that's fine. They're using they're learning how to do these things. Most of them could actually get into these tech companies
That's what I'm
if
saying.
if
They're
they're put
smart.
on the right path. The issue is they're not using their skills for the right purpose.
Yeah.
So
Well, when you
obviously-
tell a kid tech, they think it's boring. That's
But
why.
it's because, but you got to think about it. Everybody is association. If you have a certain life that's being portrayed, like okay, social media. I mean, being a rapper or an athlete is the only way to get paid. You're
Yeah.
only gonna pursue those things. But if you tell somebody that okay, majority of people in the world are never gonna make millions of dollars a year. If you understand that's like a real reality, you have to find things that will.
But how do you portray that to children when,
But
when
it's-
you always tell them to always chase their dreams?
No, it's not. It's not. You're not shunning their dreams, but there's other people who need to see more practical things. Like your dad is not in the NBA. Your mom is not in the NBA.
They
or
said that for
WNBA.
multiple kids who are not who.
No,
parents
but I'm
were not
saying-
in the NBA,
but
and they
they-
still made it though.
No, but I'm not saying that they can't make it. It's that there's so many
Always
other
have a plan
avenues.
B.
It's not even about being a plan B or not.
It's just the course.
There's
the
so
course.
many avenues of life that people can be, but we also have to be those people who are going back. I don't want to say we have to go back to schools and stuff like that, but even if it's your local community, your people you know, there's some kid you know who's already heading down the wrong path.
Yeah.
If you inspire him and just tell him like where you came from and what you now do, he might be like, damn, his life ain't that bad. I could see myself doing that too.
But that I agree with that because, but also like since we have our own lives, it's hard though because you have to be consistently in that person's circle at all times.
Yeah, you do, but the thing is, it's all about starting. All you have to do is at least like care about the community. You like it's like building a network of people. Like even if you talk to one
that's
kid,
what makes those people join gangs and join those communities. It's a sense.
yeah, but okay,
it's a
think
sense
about
of
it.
community.
If you teach,
if
you
you're
te-
out there and you're like, oh, you start a program, right? And you're not even in the community where the program is, and you're like, oh, just think about tech. You're not there. He's not seeing anybody that is doing what he's doing.
But that's what I'm saying.
If he go join the gang today, and for example, he sees like 3 niggas in the gang who are like, oh, you my little nigga. I'm gonna take you wherever you need. I'm gonna be there for you. And let's say he's gonna always have that sense of security with those.
But
niggas.
I'm saying that's why it's about building a community. It might.
But
just
you said building community without you being there. It's kind of hard to influence.
No,
when you're not there.
I'm saying for some people they might not be there. There's some people who care to be there, but it's not. It's never gonna just take one person. If you talk to one kid, for example, out of his group of 4 friends, and you inspire him, and he's not telling one of his friends about something, all it does is take one person. If you gotta start somewhere first.
Yeah.
If you never start, it's never gonna happen.
Facts.
I think Joe. I think what you're saying is that's what stops other people from actually putting that effort and trying to get people, to the right path. Because if you sit here and say, "Oh, if I go to this kid and I'm not able to be there, and he meets some dudes who are in a gang, he's gonna go join the gang. So
Yeah.
why would I even try in the first place?" I think we have to stop thinking about that. What
Yeah.
we genuinely need to do is we have to take action. If it's one kid that you get out of 45 kids, that's better than 0 kids. You know what I'm saying? Once you start, you will start seeing people
Yeah.
falling in line, people wanting to do that. I do like the after school programs because there's a lot of people who they go back home into broken homes and therefore they go out their way and just go do something else rather than maybe focusing on improving their skills, their learning, whatever that may be. So as our politician here, what we could do is not just have free daycare to start off, but also have good after school programs when these kids could actually learn, build their skills, increase their skills, whatever. These days, a lot of people are easily influenced, right? For example, with streaming, there's a lot of kids who have now, picked up their phones and have started streaming. And I wish the best success, because we've seen some of these people who are just like us come out of nothing and become rich and famous, right? But there are also things that you learn from like social media, like TikTok. I see some crazy little boys being some of the craziest editors I've ever seen.
Yeah,
like some of these kids are very skilled.
A lot of these sports editors,
it's crazy. You just need to put them on the right path. Yeah. And in order to do that, they have to have people to be there to hold their hands, so they're not doing other things. You feel what I'm saying? So I think us as a community, not just us, but everyone we see, everyone we're around, just try to be positive. Any kid we see, try to give them some advice. Try to get them to start thinking about their future. Because for me, for example, I can't lie, I didn't even think about I just wanted to get high school over with, and whatever happened after that, I felt like it was enough, because everyone who I was surrounded by, it was just after high school, you just work. Yeah. No one was really thinking about.
Also, kids are heavily influenced by their friends. So
that's what I'm saying.
Peer pressure is real, man.
When you guys say the 1 out of 45, I feel like it's kind of like, not like cliche to say that, but it's just like kids are so heavily influenced by friends. It's kind of hard to just influence one. If all 5 of their friends are doing something.
Look. I got a perfect example story. Mm-hmm. When I was in high school, I was a senior. There's one kid. He was a freshman. I talked to him and I was like, "Yo, man, you want to do this, and that? Get on the right track." I was helping him out, just giving him some basic general feedback about his future. And I didn't think it was much. I was just chatting to him. I was trying to get on the bus and go home. And then that was when I saw him maybe a year later. I was working at Foot Locker. He was there. He came up to me and was like, "Yo, man, I remember the one day you told me this. Like, it really, changed me. Like, you really, blah, blah, blah." And I didn't even think much of it. So it low-key doesn't take that much. It does not take that much effort to change somebody.
Bro. It's just a conversation. Like, even, what sometimes you want to do in your career. Like, even us as grown-ups, we're still young, starting off. It just takes one network for you to change your career path.
That's true.
There are people who we know who started off as accounting major or whatever, and they just had one conversation with somebody, and now they're about to go to law school and try to get their degree. It's just, if us older people can get influenced and can get we can little kids in 4th, 5th grade could also see that. We just have to be there to support, and I think that's what we need to start doing more. I personally definitely need to go back to our school. Definitely need to go back to.
Why you looking at me?
Because I think we both need to do it. Like, we have to. I feel like we have to do things to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, we made it out, but there are people who we know,
in the hole for
exactly.
Really in the hole.
And how do we go ahead and prevent that? We have to be there, show that you're able to get out, you're able to do certain things. Even people back home, all my boys in Ghana, I love y'all, man. But there are a lot of them that are struggling that just want the opportunity. Shout out my boy Matthew. He's been doing, podcasting and stuff too. I'm really, hoping the best for you, editing. But, it's just, they have to see that and say, I can do it too. I can do this too. I can do this too. We just need to put that belief in them. So we all need to go back to where we started and push that message. Don't think one person is not enough. Mm-hmm. We shouldn't that is what stops us.
We do it with our podcast though.
I mean, as of right now, this is the perfect way to start it. Pushing out that message, but also now starting an action, actually being present, going to foundations, donating, whatever that may be, to help our community. Because in the end, we want to also make a positive impact in our community. So I think this is the best way to start.
Yeah,
facts.
Sure, man.
Perfect, man. Thank y'all for joining us today. It was a great episode. Talked about a lot of stuff. I had a good time. Production had a good laugh here and there. We ended off things serious, but we felt like it was very important to do so, especially with having a nice little expert here who we know.
Expert.
It's also making changes in his community in Wilmington, Delaware. Shout out my boy Elijah. Woo! Thank you for coming on. Thank y'all, boys, and we'll see y'all soon. Y'all be safe, man. Shout out, Mom. Shout out, Pops.
Hi, Mom.
Shout out, my people.
Love you. See you home.
See y'all on the Kia.